What's going on, guys? My name is CBS. Welcome back to another video. Now, today's video is going to be a split video between two different gameplays. The first gameplay is going to be where I land at Anarchy. Typically, if you can't tell by now, I normally land in Tomato Town for solos just because, well, I land in the tunnels in Tomato Town just because, for me, it has decent loot and it allows me enough time to kind of gain my composure and really get set up for the game, and it allows me to kind of pick which way I want to go. It's kind of close to the middle of the map and it allows me to work my way out to the next location. And then the second part will be I gotta win, and I don't think I only got like 4 kills or something like that. So this game right here, I land Anarchy, I clear Anarchy, get a couple kills. Granted, my aim was off a lot, and luckily I was playing against some noobs, and then I kind of got killed later on, but it doesn't matter. So today's video, I want to talk about being a decent human being. Holy shit. So, sorry, I can't say the S word. I don't want to get demonetized, but I will say you guys all commented hashtag CBS advertiser friendly in the last video, and to my surprise, it was not demonetized. It was considered advertiser friendly. So thank you to you guys, and thank you YouTube for not being such, hold on, let me adjust this microphone, not being so unreasonable when it, Jesus, my mic is out of control right now. Sorry for all the noise. Try that again. So thank you YouTube for not being so unreasonable and actually just letting my content be, you know? So the way I see it, for me, a video should have to be flagged to quote unquote not be advertiser friendly. Somebody should have to flag it, and the likelihood of somebody flagging one of those my video, considering there were no dislikes on the video, is unlikely. So anyways, I'm getting off topic. I want to talk about being a decent human being, right? So yesterday was a pretty rough day for me. So I go to the doctor. If you don't know, I'm on this medicine for my skin, and I have to go to the doctor and get these injections for my skin. And in the process of it, I go to the doctor, and I finish at the doc. I leave. I stop at a local Popeyes to get me a little box of chicken and some french fries, you know. I come out. If you don't know, we just had a huge snowstorm here in Virginia, and in my area, we got roughly about 12-13 inches of snow, and which is a lot for us. I know my boy Faded upstate in Boston, they got a freaking blizzard, and for us, 12 inches is a blizzard for us here in Virginia, so at least in my Hampton Roads area. But I come out from Popeyes, and my whole front right end was smashed in, but I didn't notice it. I pull off from Popeyes. I start to hear like a rubbing sound, like a dragging sound. I get out of my car, notice that it was, you know, rubbed in or pushed in, and I was like, damn, you know, and nobody left a note. Nobody said anything. So whoever hit me, and then left the scene. And that's just, I understand if you're not insured, which is fine. You know, there's a lot of uninsured drivers on the road. No big deal, no hard feelings. But my problem is that you didn't even leave a note or even have the human decency to say, hey, my bad, I don't have insurance, whatever. Because especially me, I know a lot of people are, you know, they have some serious road rage issues. I am not one of those people. I'm very calm when it comes to being behind the road and this and that. It was just frustrating, the fact that somebody decided to push the front end of my truck in. I understand there was a blizzard. He probably didn't do it on purpose. And the fact that he did it and then drove off, or he or she did it and drove off, was just super frustrating. It's just not decent as a human being. It's just, you know, if you're watching this video, if you're old enough to drive, or you're going to be driving soon, most of my viewership is in the 20 to 30 year old range. So most of you guys drive anyway. So if you're driving a vehicle, have the decency to leave a note, or at least wait for the person to come out. I'm at a fast food restaurant, so how long am I actually going to be there? You could have waited. No big deal. So the problem that I'm having, I guess the reason I'm even talking about it to begin with, is after I get hit, I call the insurance company, file the claim. I didn't want to drive the vehicle because the front right end was pushing against my tire, and I didn't want to risk it driving it to the repair shop. So I waited for a tow, and I proceeded to wait 7.5 hours for a tow. And again, I'm going to continue on with the human decency theme. So the tow truck company that my insurance company called, they made me wait 7 hours. And when I called my insurance company to say, hey, I'm still waiting for a tow, they proceeded to call the company, and the towing company told my insurance company that they had already towed the vehicle. Basically, completing the ticket saying they towed the vehicle to get that easy money, but still leaving me stranded on the side of the road, freezing cold weather, in, you know, inches of, you know, a foot of snow. So again, whoever this tow truck driver was trying to scam the system, get an easy however much money they get for towing a vehicle through the insurance company. He was trying to scam them out of the money, you know, not being a good human being, trying to scam them out of their money, leaving me on the side of the road for 7.5 hours. Super frustrating. Again, I stayed calm. I was a little, I will say this, I was a little annoyed and a little kind of frustrated with the insurance people on the phone, but I know it's not their fault, so I kept my cool. Again, they called another tow truck company. They came, they rerouted 2 drivers. They got there at the same time. They were apologizing for the first tow company's mistake, which I thought was really nice. They didn't have to do that, but I appreciated it. It was frustrating that it even had to happen. So, and then on top of all that, after I finally get home and I guess get settled in, my son calls me and tells me that he cracks his screen on his iPhone 8. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, why does your son have an iPhone 8? Especially when you consider I don't even have an iPhone 8. I have an iPhone 7 Plus. My 8-year-old son has an iPhone 8. Look, I wanted my son to have a phone that he could FaceTime me whenever he felt. And the iPhone 8 was cheaper for me to get than an iPhone 6, so I got him an iPhone 8, and he called me telling me that he cracked his screen. So now I have to pay my deductible for the insurance on top of paying for a new screen for my son, and it's just a super frustrating day. And the problem that I have is that the people that led up to that point did not have the human decency to say, you know, hey, I didn't mean to hit your vehicle. Here's my information. Maybe we can work this out without the insurance company, or whatever the case may be. And then the insurance company or the tow truck company didn't have the decency to not lie and actually do their job instead of leaving me stranded on the side of the road in a foot of snow. It was just a bad day all around. So if you're listening to this video, be better than the problem. We all know there's problems in our society with, you know, hard work, race, etc., etc. I'm not going to go into it all. I'm a mixed child, so I can honestly say that I haven't had to deal with any type of racist issues where I'm from, but I know that a lot of people do deal with that. For you guys, you have my sympathy and my empathy when it comes to that, but for me, just it all boils down to just being a decent human being. Be a decent human being and the rest will sort itself out. And I'm getting a phone call from my son. So it will all work itself out. Just be a decent human being. In the comment section, if you still made it this far in the video, comment hashtag decent human being, so I know you made it this far. I know you're a true supporter. I really appreciate it. With that being said, in the background, like I said, it's going to be a split gameplay between me clearing Anarchy and then me getting a win landing at Tomato Town. So if you want to win, if you want me to tell you how I win consistently in solos, I can kind of give you the strategies that I use to win consistently. I know I was watching 8 Thoughts video and he was talking about how he's been playing for a while, but he consistently loses. But so if you guys want me to tell you how I win, I'll just let me know in the comment section and I'll make a video about it. I know I said I was going to talk about my goals, but I just needed to get that off my chest and say, you know, why I wouldn't say didn't upload, but why I had such a bad day yesterday. So with that being said, comment hashtag decent human being in the comment section below if you made it this far. As always, be safe. Tell your mother to call me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Yes, you can!